Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, welcome to the Wednesday morning show over here on Cannon Fodder TV. There is some breaking news, some serious breaking news. It's kind of broke within, I'll say, it came out actually yesterday, but I was kind of latched onto it since this morning. But serious breaking news and some sad news. A brother of a legend, not didn't play for Arsenal, but one of the iconic players of the 70s, 80s, and 90s and the 2000s. Yeah, there's been some sad news in regards to that, and some other transfer news. Can't get away from the transfer news, can we? Oh my goodness! But yes, welcome back on this channel. We're gonna get into this one. When I said literally, there is some serious breaking news on this one. See you in a few moments. Yes, welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans, literally all over this world. Yes, it's the Wednesday morning show. We've got like 4 parts, and actually maybe 5 parts, I think, 5 parts of the whole on this Wednesday morning show over here. It's going to be a short one. I've got to be on another, actually, a Zoom call in the next 45 minutes. So let's see if we can knock this one out of the park. 4, 6, yeah, get it all out. All out, let it all hang out in the next 45 minutes over here. So, like I said, there's been some serious. I thought I was going to be telling you about some sad news first, but let's get into the first serious breaking news. The breaking news: apparently, Mikel Arteta has tested positive for coronavirus, and there is a statement from from Arsenal. This is Mikel Arteta to miss Man City match. Mikel Arteta will miss our match against Man City on New Year's Day after testing positive for coronavirus 19, COVID-19. So Mikel is isolating in line with government guidelines as we wish him well. So that is the hot news there. Mikel Arteta will not, I repeat, will not be anywhere near the game against Man City because he's contracted COVID and he is isolated. I mean, I will repeat this news again because I consider numbers are quite slow, and it's understandable because people just like they're just coming in, aren't they? Cannon Fodder TV. Another one, 11 a.m. Yeah, 11 a.m. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. The other news that I actually wanted to kind of tell you about was apparently Diego Maradona's a younger brother, Hugo. It's not Hugo. I mean, in Spanish, you don't pronounce the H, it's silent, so it's Hugo. Maradona has passed away. Age 52, I believe, of a heart attack. So, as you know, one leaves us, he's followed by his brother, Hugo Maradona, passed away, I think, in Naples, and it was reported. If I can kind of bring up the news segment here, do I have it here? I think I do. Yeah. So Hugo Maradona, Maradona's younger brother, dies at age 52. Hugo's brother, legend Diego Maradona, has died of a heart attack. Hugo, who was also a professional footballer, died at his home near Naples, the city in which Diego played at his peak from 1984 to 1991. It comes 13 months. I can't believe it. 13 months after his older brother. Has it been more than a year since Diego passed away? Well, regardless, one of the greatest players of all time died from cardiac arrest at the age of 60. But yeah, in a nomadic career, Hugo played in Italy, Spain, Japan, and of course Argentina. So to the Maradona, family, my goodness, our hearts go out to you. Just a year after, I can't believe it's been 13 months. It's been 13 months. My goodness. Anyway, so yeah, I was just thinking, where can we go from here? Yeah, I think we'll talk about next about this player. I've done so many videos in regards to Philippe Coutinho, so many, and the latest report is that apparently Arsenal contemplating a Coutinho transfer. Actually, it would be bad news for 3 stars, really. Well, also reportedly the desired destination for Philippe Coutinho's entourage as they attempt to manufacture a January exit from Barcelona. While such a move would bolster Mikel Arteta's stacking options, a Brazilian arrival may come at good news, not good news to everyone in the Gunner squad. Barcelona are reportedly keen to see Coutinho leave on loan in an attempt to free up some space on their wage bill, although talks have allegedly been held with Tottenham, Newcastle and Everton. Sport claims that a 29-year-old agent has his sights set on Arsenal. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Transfer chief Edu has been tasked with signing a creative midfielder in successive transfer windows, but after heavy recruitment in the summer and what seems like a recent turning point in front of goal, Express Sports looks at the trio who may see their progress stunted as a result of Coutinho's prospective switch. Personally, I didn't even go further beyond that point. I personally don't believe this is gonna happen. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Coutinho, and I'm not about to do like another video. I can upload all the old stuff again if you want me to, but not for me. Philippe Coutinho, no. Overpriced Brazilian. Listen, overpriced midfielder. Doesn't matter if he's Brazilian or Italian or English. But if it was going to happen, it possibly should have happened the moment he left Liverpool to go to Barcelona. We could have probably intercepted there. But at 140 odd million pounds, I think I'll pass. I'll definitely pass on that one. The next one actually is transfer news. Transfer news? Yes, Alex. I mean, I'll give you like little snippets, and I think what I'm going to have to do, I will have to do a video on this gentleman here. Jonathan David gives clear Arsenal hint amid transfer links surrounding the forward. Arsenal could well find themselves investing in a new striker in January, possibly because it's got to be one in, one out. Aubameyang out. Surrounding Pierre Aubameyang and Jonathan Davis has given the fans plenty of reasons to think he could be their man. Now, the Canadian striker has scored 18 times for the club and country this season, bringing his national side within touching distance of their second ever World Cup qualification. Oh my goodness, man. He has also spoken of his admiration for the Gunners in the past, prompting louder links now that Aubameyang was stripped of his captaincy and dropped from Mikel Arteta's first team. There will be interest from elsewhere, though, but supporters have spotted a hint in a combination with comments from David's agent, Nick Maras, will fill them with optimism. I think the Premier League is a good option for him. I think that he likes Spain a lot also because he likes the feeling of the ball and the very technical players, Mavro Maras said earlier this month. To be honest, again, I'm not going to go in depth, but I think what I'm going to have to do repeatedly again, I'm going to have to do a separate video, transfer news in regards to this player. So yeah, so that is the news. That is the news segments of today. And like I said, the breaking news is that Mikel Arteta has contracted COVID-19 and he will miss the match. This is coming out from hot off the press, breaking news from Arsenal's website. Mikel Arteta will miss our match against Man City on New Year's Day after testing positive for COVID-19. Mikel is isolating in line with government guidelines and we wish him well. So those have been the news segments of today on Cannon Fodder TV. No doubt we're going to be, repeating the news again. It'll be a maximum 45 minutes because I myself need to be on another Zoom call, business Zoom call. They're trying to, diversify. My portfolio, Alex. Behave yourself, Alex. Portfolio, yeah. I've got a portfolio. Yeah, I've got. It's not a big one, but it's growing, man. It's growing. Yeah. So I think what we can do, because again there is no break, and I think we're probably going to phase that out. We'll go for a break, but let me think about that. But yeah, there's no videos. I thought, you know what, you guys are probably sick and tired of having breaks left, right, and centre. But what we will do, let's go into on the platform itself. The poll that we did yesterday in regards to Alexander Lacazette, remember? Should we give him a 1-year contract extension or a 2-year contract extension? Or a third option is say bye-bye, adios. So out of 796 votes, guys, thank you again. 5 comments and 24 likes, people. The votes stand as of now, 7 minutes after the hour of 11 a.m. So on 21%, the subscribers and followers would like to say goodbye to Lacazette. Imagine that. And 31% of you would like to give him 2-year contract extension. And 49% of you believe that it'll be good enough just to give him a 1-year contract extension. So if you want to have your say, have your vote, go on the platform, check out the community tab. Okay, there it is there. And you'll see the latest vote there. But the question is, as on the Lacazette, choose only one. 1 year or 2-year year extension, or say bye-bye in the summer. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, so let's go in the live chat and see if anyone has joined us on this Wednesday morning show. Like I said, it's going to be a very, very short one because I've got to be on another business call. I say now in 35 minutes time. All right, I've got my morning moderator Ashley D. Says, "Hey up, Gooners." Let's read them actually. Apparently, Arteta will not be available for the Man City game as he has tested. Well, I've just said that. I've just said that, Ashley. What's wrong with you? You're a bit slow, aren't you? Apparently, Arsenal have been given a £38 million quote for Bruno Guimaraes. I guess probably he'll be the next player that I will feature. You know, I've been like just not rehashing, but re-uploading players who are linked to Arsenal during the summer transfer window. Some of the videos that you guys like, some of them you had no interest at all. But it doesn't matter. It's not going to stop us from like uploading those videos again. So I guess maybe Bruno Guimaraes will upload that maybe in a couple of hours' time. All right. Any more comments, people? Any more comments? No, I wrote that before you even started. I'm fast. Yeah, but I read it first before you last night. Last night, the breaking news. I wasn't going to go live again after I did like the show last night, innit? I was first. And Emile Smith-Rowe, yes, this youngster here. You know, I didn't even get to speak about him, but I didn't prepare anything. I just thought, you know, let me just kind of highlight him in a thumbnail for the morning show because he's our top scorer, and I don't think I've ever heard him say, "I want to be a legend." I mean, you know, we weren't sure whether he was going to sign a contract or not, but he did actually say in his video that, you know, it was always going to be Arsenal. But I don't remember him saying, "I want to be a legend," like the other person who kind of held out. Is he going to sign a team or not? He said, "I want to be a legend." Then show us. But for me, that horse is really bolted. But in regards to this youngster here, I'm thinking very, very humble, very, very humble. And Arteta, I remember saying, you know, the thing is, he doesn't even know how good he is, and I have to remind him how good he is. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, you know, we like the innocence, the humbleness. That goes, you know, a long way there with the youngster. I think he already knows that he's good, but don't remind him how good he is because, you know, you're gonna, you know, take away that innocence there. So this youngster here, the point I'm trying to make is, although he probably wouldn't say it, or maybe he doesn't believe it with himself, he has the potential of being a club legend. And anyone who comes in and says, no, Alex, no. Of course he does. He's our top scorer. Imagine, I think the last 3 games, the guy's just come off the bench and scoring a goal. Has potential. The youngster has the potential. Actually, you make me laugh, you joker. I was fast. I'm fast. I was first. There you weren't. All right, let's have a quick look and see what the world of our Twitter has been saying. And actually, just double check to see if we are going live. Yes, we are going live. We are. Just make sure that people know that we are live. We are live. So guys, I need to make sure I've done this. I'm sorry. ESR. Here we go. There we go. Done. Right. All right. Okay. So I think what I will do, I'm just kind of reading some messages here from the lads in the Canon for the WhatsApp group. Yeah, just realizing that Mikel Arteta won't be at the Man City game. I think what I will do, I think I will repeat the news of today from Canon 14's perspective again. Some of you who are probably going to be watching this now, maybe at a later point, will probably not realize that Mikel Arteta will not feature in the Man City game because he has contracted coronavirus. And this is actually coming out from the website, Arsenal's official website. Mikel Arteta will miss our match against Man City on New Year's Day after testing positive for COVID-19. Mikel is currently isolating in line with the government guidelines, and we wish him well. And actually, I wasn't even going to talk about Mikel Arteta. I was actually going to talk about Diego Maradona's brother, Hugo. Hugo Maradona passed away, age 52. Yes, Hugo, who was also a professional footballer, died at his home in Naples, the city in which Diego played at his peak from 1984 to 1991. It comes 13 months after older sibling Diego, widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, died from a cardiac arrest, age of 60. In a nomadic career, Hugo played in Italy, Spain, Japan, and of course Argentina. So, oh my goodness, man! You know the year has got what 2 more days to go, and there's still just this heartache, man, heartache, real heartache. So everyone on Canal 4 TV, I'm sure would like to give the condolences to the Maradona family. The passing of anyone is not. Yeah, I don't know. There's not words fail me at this moment in time, but yeah. And then we were going to talk about Coutinho. Really? Not for me. Not for me, man. Nah, nah, nah. No. Arsenal reportedly the desired destination for Coutinho's entourage as they attempt to manufacture a January exit from Barcelona, while such a move would bolster Mikel Arteta's attacking options. The Britain's arrival may not come as good news to everyone in the Gunners squad. It might upset the apple cart. Do we need a creative midfielder? Because Coutinho's not a defensive midfielder. Do we need I mean, we've got we've got Erdegaard in that number 10 role. Quite creative. I'll give him that. But do we need Philippe Coutinho? No, nah, not for me. Not for me. I've uploaded how many videos in regards to Philippe Coutinho, and for me, it is a no. Nah, sorry, it's not going to happen. Then we spoke about very, very briefly as well. I think what I'm going to have to do, again, just repeating, I will have to do a separate video in regards to Jonathan David. He gives a clear Arsenal hint amid transfer links surrounding the forward. Arsenal could well find themselves investing in a new striker in January, given the situation surrounding not Mikel Arteta, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And Jonathan David has given fans plenty of reasons to think he could be the man. Well, the Canadian striker has scored 18 times for club and country this season, bringing his national side within touching distance of only their second ever World Cup. God, my goodness, qualification that is. He has spoken of his admiration for the Gunners in the past, prompting louder links when Aubameyang was stripped of the captaincy and dropped from Mikel Arteta's first team. There will be interest elsewhere. Of course, I imagine maybe Liverpool, could be Newcastle, them down the road. But yeah, his agent has spoken and says, I think the Premier League is a good option for him. I think that he likes Spain a lot also because he likes the feel of the ball and the very technical players. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's coming to Arsenal. Doesn't mean that it's coming to Arsenal. I don't believe he'll be coming to Arsenal. Nah. I don't believe it. Don't believe it. All right, let's just see if there's been any more comments. Any more comments, people? Yes, brother. Karumi says Jonathan David has a pace and power. The thing is, I did say to myself, I'm not going to run to YouTube and look at a player that I've never heard of. Never heard of the player before. Another player from Lille. So YouTube has a way of like highlighting the best parts. What about the worst parts of the player? Left-footed, yeah, because we don't have a left-footed striker, do we? So he would bring that, but I don't. I would prefer to, have a proper look at him playing live. I know there are options you can find, a channel that I'm sure is going to be showing the French league football there, but yeah, I will have to watch him play live to give you like a proper estimation of what I think. Would he be ideal, to bring at Arsenal? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but all I can say is I can see that he's a left-footed striker and a little bit powerful. That's just going by little bits I've seen on YouTube. That's all I can say. So again, I will be doing another video in regards to transfer news. Again, I can't give you how can I say this? A conclusion of what I think about this youngster here. What I can say is, with the striker situation, the unknown quantity, what do Arsenal have in mind for Lacazette? Above and beyond the season, we don't know. We don't know. There are only two entities that know: Lacazette and the club. I have no idea what's going to happen. So we do clearly need a striker. We need a striker. And whether we are going to be willing enough to give, not willing enough, patient enough to give Nketiah now, again, the contract, but in that contract, there has to be a clause that says, you've got to play me. If you don't play me, you've got to give me the compensation. But Nketiah, we don't know what's going to happen because his contract is also up at the end of the season. Balogun, we still don't know. Is he going to be loaned out? Is he going to be given minutes? A few minutes in the senior squad? We don't know. No, I don't know. If you know, come out and tell me. Come out and tell me. Okay. Let's have a look here. There says, hi Alex, I would like a Calvin Lewin at Arsenal. It's funny, Des, because there was a segment I was going to talk about Calvin Lewin, but I thought, you know what, I've done like 3 videos in regards to Calvin Lewin. And actually, this comes out from Lee Dixon. Lee Dixon has said, he's just actually saying to Arsenal, guys, you need to go and buy Calvin Lewin. But I didn't want to actually talk about it. I think I'll probably save it for maybe the evening show. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Colin Young says, I'm fired up. I can't wait. I really Oh. No, I understand, Colin. I hope you're keeping well, bro. I hope you're keeping well. Jonathan, I know from my region. Oh, okay, really? He played in the CONCACAF. He has the ability to play. He is a young player. Yeah. Let me do my research on Jonathan David. Let me do my research and I'll do like a video. It won't be today. Possibly tomorrow, if I have the time. But you're saying that you know the player, but yeah, I don't know him. I don't know him. Carl, good morning, Carl. I hope you're keeping well, Carl. Arteta definitely out of Man City game after testing positive for COVID. Yes, he is. Are you bothered that the Wolves game is postponed? I won't say I was bothered because we all want to see Arsenal play, don't we? Our club, we want to see them play, but I think it probably serves the players quite well to have that break because it would have been like 2 games in 48 hours. So from an entertainment value, I thought, oh well, yeah, but I had other things I was thinking about, but it didn't really bother me that much, to be honest. Des, it didn't bother me that much, but again, it will give the players more time to to rest up. The likes of Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe, the youngsters. time to recuperate and prepare themselves for the Man City game. The negative part is the momentum. The momentum is kind of, it's like broken, isn't it? Because you think, right, we're going to get ourselves ready for the Man City game, but we've got the Wolves game. Oh my goodness, the Wolves game has been postponed. So it kind of distracted or disrupted the consistency or the continuity. But the guys are going to be okay. They'll be all right. And I did say yesterday that come the weekend, when 90 minutes and some changes finish and the game is at the come to an end, I'll be more concerned about the performance, how the players play. Not so much about the result. When I talk about that, I'm talking about the players' mentality, the players' attitude, because that in itself will tell me a lot more. Because the attitude and the mentality takes the players further than the result. The result is the result. It's whether we win, lose, or draw. But I'm looking at how much have the players really, really improved. The display, the belief. Do they really have a belief system? Because when I look at them play against Liverpool or Man City or Chelsea, I just kind of get the feeling that they've got a mental block. That they don't really believe in themselves. That they can beat this opponent. They're probably thinking, it's Liverpool. It's Chelsea. It's Man City. Oh my goodness. No, you can't think like that. You can't think like that. And the moment you think you've lost, then the game is up. So I'm not going to be looking at the prediction, actually the scoreline. I haven't even got a prediction in regards to the Man City game. But for me, I'll be looking at the attitude and the mentality when the game is being played out. What have they really changed? Do they have that belief within themselves that they can beat the likes of a Liverpool, the likes of a Man City, the likes of a Chelsea? And the funny thing is, when I look at Wolves, Wolves are a dangerous team. I do like the way Wolves play, even though Espirito Santo has now left. But the way they play, they've always got that our Achilles heel. They're a bit of a dark horse. Bit of a dark horse. Eddie has already turned down contract after contract. Yeah, he has. But why do you think he's turned down the contract after contract after contract? It's because he wants to make sure that he doesn't turn out to be like, Ainsley Maitland-Niles 2.0. He wants to make sure that the club, if they say they're going to play him, they've got to play him. All barring injuries and suspensions. If he's injured or suspended, of course he can't play. But the youngsters want to play. But, why do you think he's turned down the contract? Because Arteta cannot guarantee him game time. That's why they've come to an impasse. Eddie gives me your assessment of him. Yesterday I gave my assessment, and I can't repeat it again. I think since Franny, Franny Jeffers, kind of slight is similar build to Eddie Nketiah. He was our last fox in the box. For some reason, Franny Jeffers just had a way of being in the right place at the right time, just poaching the goals. Nketiah is never going to out jump, 6 foot plus defenders. He's not that kind of a striker. He's quite nippy. He does link up play, as does Alexander Lacazette. But he's a different striker. And so when you don't see your plan A working, you need a plan B. And Nketiah is that plan B. He's a different striker. He's the fox in the box. And look, he's got the record now, hasn't he? Scoring record for, was it under 21s at England? So that speaks for itself. Personally, I would like to see Nketiah given the longest run possible in the first team. The longest run possible. A lot of you might be saying, so you've lost your marbles. No. I want to see the guy given a long run and just see, give him 10, 15 games and see how he fares. Because you know what, for me, I can see that we're starting to turn and close a chapter on Aubameyang. And so who are we preparing next? Who's the next striker? Aubameyang? Gone. Gone. Is it going to be Balogun? We're going to give more time, be more patient with him? Or is it going to be Nketiah? Because Lacazette, again, to me, what I'm feeling is Lacazette is going to leave at the end of the season, whether you like it or not. It will be a miracle to hear that actually Arsenal have said, you know what, at the 11th hour, we've come to an agreement. Okay, we're giving like a 1-year contract extension, ideally not 2 years. And that is it. That will save the day. But we still need to, that transition of the strikers, personally, I wouldn't like us to go out and buy a striker. I think we've got enough in the bank. But what do I know? What do I know? There's Bring It McLeod. Hi, Colin. I hope you are keeping well. Calvin Lewin, Brittle, we have no luck. Yeah, he's been out injured for a long time. I wish the Leicester City game was called off yesterday. Oh, I wonder why. I didn't realise that Salah had a penalty. It was only because I was just like doing some research for this morning's show, and I saw there was like a photo of Maddison speaking to Salah. I said, "Oh, there was a penalty." So he missed the penalty and he missed the header. The ball hit the crossbar. But Carl, I did say in it, I said Man City and Liverpool and Chelsea, as you can see, Chelsea, they've all got their Achilles heel. They can be got at. They can be got at. And I also said that Man City was going to be my pick to win the Premier League again. So nobody listens to me, innit? Gluckin Bell, good morning to you, brother. Mick Arteta to miss. Yes, we were talking about that, actually. Let the excuses begin. Gluckin Bell, come on, man. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? That's a bit harsh. Oh, God. I'm saying nothing. Yeah, the momentum. The momentum has, like, they've kind of they've lost a step. So, our next step would have been, well, oh my goodness, we missed a step. The Wolves. Yeah, the momentum, isn't it? But I think it's good, literally, to give the players a break, because it would have been 2 games in 48 hours. That would have been harsh, man. Harsh. And give the players time to, regroup and concentrate. Again, the mentality. You can't be going into the Man City game thinking that, we know what, they're a good team. They sit on top of the tree, the Premier League. Oh my good, no. But let's wait and see. Let's see. Liverpool were all well rested yesterday. Most players not played, and looked what happened. But the thing is, Carl, you had a lot of chances, didn't you? Had a lot of chances, and if it were not for Schmeichel did like that save he did from, was it Mo Salah? What kind of reaction save was that? God, hell, that was a save and a half. But any other goalkeeper, I'm sure you guys would have like steamrolled them and probably would have scored, got the points. But 1-0, I kept refreshing the page, just thinking at any moment now you're going to see it's 1-1, then 2-1 to Liverpool, but it just didn't happen. Didn't happen. They have no excuses to come out and press and lose a Man City team. Non-stopping running. Yeah. Gonna be the positivity, man. No excuses. Arteta on loan in January. Colin, come on, man. I hope we don't go and hide. Yes. The coach must give that belief and that character. But the players have also got to assume the responsibility. There's no hiding on the pitch. You can't hide, man. Where are you going to hide? Behind the goalposts. Once the whistle goes, man, and the kickoff, there's nowhere to hide. So I want to see, well, I'm hoping, I would like to see the players come out the same way they battered Norwich. You can't compare Norwich, of course, to Man City, but with the confidence, I want to see how these players are going to play against a top-notch Man City team. 6-3, Leicester City. I was thinking, oh my goodness, I mean, you guys are not good at defending, but you're good at scoring goals. 6-3? Oh, let's see. Let's see. And a striker to finish my 3. A coach set that belief and that confidence. How much do you rate him, Eddie? I rate him quite highly. I do. I just think, I mean, I don't know, probably I don't have the stats, you know, how many appearances he's made for Arsenal, but I just get the feeling like he hasn't been given a good enough run in the first team. Give the youngster a good run. You know, I know he went on loan to Leeds and it came back, and then we had the pandemic, and so it has been a little bit of a stop-start. But that is why we have arrived at this impasse. He's rejected 2 contracts because I'm sure it's obviously been to do with Arsenal do not or cannot guarantee this youngster constant game time. He wants to play. He wants to play. Doesn't want to be a bench warmer like Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles 2.0. Learn from that mistake there. Come on, Alex. Deep down in your heart, do you really think we have a chance against City? You know we have a 5 beating coming. But what I've said, Colin, from since yesterday, I'm not even thinking about the scoreline or even the prediction. The prediction is the prediction. I'm going to be more concerned about how the players play. What kind of mentality, what kind of attitude. That, to me, that will tell me what I need to know. I just need to look at that, not so much the scoreline. The mentality and the attitude would take the players a lot further than the scoreline. I don't know if I can make it any. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. To me, the performance, the attitude, how they play against a Man City or a Liverpool or a Chelsea, I'm not too concerned about the scoreline. Whatever the scoreline will be, I want to see the players fighting. I've said it so many times. Let's see what kind of attitude they have come game time. I think it's Saturday or Sunday. Saturday against Man City. That's what I'm going to be more concerned about. 5-0, it could be actually 10-0 for all I care. But I want to see what kind of attitude the players have from beginning right until 90 plus minutes. Who guarantee you game time only player can do that? Well, the player has to do their part. They have to do their part. You know, I could use Nicolas Pepe as as an example. I can't remember who it was. Luca was saying to me, "Why do you think Pepe is not being chosen?" Well, you look. I'm going to compare him to the youngster, Al Starboy, Saka. Saka does everything that the manager wants him to do. Scores goals, keeps things simple, provides assists, and that's not what Pepe is doing. He's not doing that. So the player has to do their part, make it very, very difficult for the manager to drop you. Don't make it easy for him. I've asked you to do A, B, and C. You do X, Y, Z. That doesn't serve no purpose. I'm asking you to do A, B, and C. So when you get on the pitch, do A, B, and C. None of this X, Y, Z business, Nico Pepe. And again, I know I've joked about this before, but if he's unsure what he needs to do, just speak to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka, tell me, show me, how do you do that? Let's do extra trains. Show me, how do you do that? That's all we need to do. But he's failed, hasn't he? He's failed. Eddie is not good enough. Okay, all right. I expect respect your opinion on that one. Modern football forwards have to work without the ball. Work ethic poor. How many times have I said that? But the funny thing is, if you go and look at the game where we had to go away from home, playing against Liverpool at Anfield in 1989, all the players are fighting for the cause. You don't have the strikers just being up top and saying, "Oh, I'm not going to go past the halfway line. I'll leave it to the midfielders." Everyone is fighting for the cause. And every time I look at that match, I'm still surprised. 1989, the pace of the game. The pace of the game is so fast. But you see there, everyone is fighting, from the striker right down to the defenders. Everyone is fighting. So modern forwards, is it strikers have to fight, like you say, so much with the ball, but without the ball, you have to fight, and that's been one of the Achilles heel for Aubameyang. You don't see him fighting and putting a tackle, whereas you do see that Lacazette, don't you? All right, I've got maybe 10 more minutes to go, people, before I have to end this one. I've got to be on another Zoom call. He got opportunity last season. He was not impressed. How many appearances did he make last season? Not many. Not many. Karami didn't make too many appearances last season. Colin, I think we can beat Man City. The Foxes kept it tight, got back in the game, and we have a much stronger back four now. For me, Eddie still plays like a schoolboy. Well, for a schoolboy to be the record holder of goals, international level, under 21s, I think you've been a little bit disingenuous to Eddie Nketiah, man. Yes, Monty, my brother, is back in the house. Morning, Alex, on Channel 4 TV family. What's up there, Monty? Happy Christmas, and yeah. Congratulations on 15K subs, almost an upwards. Thank you, Monty, for that. I went up, gave him like a long dialogue yesterday. Again, the thank yous, Channel 4 TV wouldn't exist without viewers, but 15K. I remember back in the day, just struggling to try and get like hundreds. I'm thinking, I said to my wife, this is tough. It's very, very tough. She goes, no, keep going, keep going. And I said, Alex, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then we did some segments, 2 years ago. Was it fan comments? Monday afternoon, we were lucky to get 5 viewers. 5 viewers. But all right, let's keep going. Then we got 12, and then, yeah, and look where we're now. 15,000 subscribers and some change. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that. Liverpool just lost simple. Liverpool just preparing for next month when they lose players at the African Cup of Nations. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. Please, thank you very much. You must be excited with Hector Bellerin returning in the summer, right? Is he coming back? Is he coming back? Yeehaw. Goodness gracious me, man. Dear. Arteta with corner or doing his best to avoid the press when we lose to Man City. You guys are quite cynical, aren't you? You're quite cynical. God dare me. They're being all that holistic and oh, you know what, Mikel Arteta, wish you all the best. And you guys are so cynical. God dare me. They don't impress me. I think that he plays too soft. Arsenal at the Champions League. Not ready for that. Not ready for Champions League, my friend. Sorry. Apparently, yes, this has come from Arsenal's official website. If I can find it, where's the graphics? Where's the graphics? There's the graphics. It says on Arsenal's website, Mikel Arteta will miss our match against Manchester City on New Year's Day after testing positive for COVID-19. Mikel is isolating in line with our government guidelines, and we wish him well. So you guys might be cynical and say, it's only because he knows what's coming. A beating is coming. I'm just reading the news, man. I'm just reading the news. Yes, he has. We got the building blocks in place. Ramsdale, Saka, Martinelli, Smith-Rowe. We need to build a team around them in these coming years, but the club cannot be letting any of them go as they usually do. Just thinking, is it nobody else? I guess that's the core, isn't it? That is the core players. I don't see you mention Thomas Partey. Monty. Thomas Partey's not mentioned in there, man. Dear. I'm definitely confident that we have something out of that game against City, guys. There you go, positivity, Colin. Colin, positivity. And Saka to do the biggest thing in the modern game, he defends. Arteta's praying that City is a COVID cancellation. Eddie has chances last season, and this season he's a Carabao. The 23's legend, top towel. I tend to disagree with you. I disagree. Mark Webber, good morning to you. Says, need new striker for January. Yeah, transfer windows. Didn't see someone come in. Well, all this talk about this gentleman here. What's his name? Jonathan David, plays for Lille. Canadian international. I need to do some homework and research before I do a video on him. The little bits I've seen, he's left-footed. We don't have a left-footed striker, so I guess, yeah. But yeah, I personally, I would need to do my research before I talk about this youngster here. But what do I know? What do I know? Where are we? Where are we? Big up for a great show. Keep it stressed. Yeah, I'm gonna end it in the next couple of minutes. I've got to be in another Zoom call, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that. We're not going to be slapped this time around like we did against City, and I'm confident of a win. Oh wow, Colin, there you go, positivity, man. Rumor has it Liverpool have put in a bid for Auba as a penalty taker. Actually, behave yourself. How's about all the players we have been talking about that are still Arsenal players? Bellerin, Kolasinac, Torreira, Xhaka, Auba, Laka, Holding, Chambers, Leno, and then I know, Colin. I know. I've said it, so many different ways. Even when I spoke about an airplane can only incline or take off when it's not, heavy laden with a lot of cargo. For Arsenal to reach those dizzy heights, we've got to let go of the cargo, isn't it? All those players there, almost all the players, because a couple of players I still want to keep, like sort of Holding and Elneny. But all the rest can go, man. They can go. They can go. They can go. But yeah, Arsenal are not going to be able to make it or sustain that flight there if we've got so much cargo, old cargo, heavy cargo. Got to let it go. Have to let it go. So if we come fourth in the league, we must not play in the Champions League. We must give it up. Bro, we're just not ready. We're not ready for it, man. We're not ready for Champions League. Thank you to all the gooners here. We really appreciate your time. Hey, Alex, a nice background set up. Thank you for, well, is it a background? It's a foreground. It's a foreground, isn't it? It's a background, foreground. Foreground? The overlay. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that. Static is in the house. Thank you, Ash, for a great segment. Yes, we're coming to an end now because I've got to be on another Zoom call. 9 likes. Hit the likes and subscribe, people. Subscribe. 15 gooners here. Let's get 15 likes before Alex finishes. That Kool-Aid isn't going to get through City. You guys are too fluffy when we beat teams we should beat. Fluffy. I've been called fluffy before. Check if Jonathan is an upgrade on Eddie. I will do. I need to do my homework. I'm not going to get, run and do a quick video. Let me do my homework, get stats and see how he aligns. Well, who we are looking at Jonathan to replace? Is he going to replace Lacazette or Auba? Who are we asking him to replace? That should be the question. You can't say you hate the person, man. Say you don't like him. That's a strong word, man. That's a strong word. Yeah, overlay. Yeah, thank you for that, brother. Thank you. Yeah, we didn't even get to talk about. Well, spoke about it very, very briefly. This hell end product over here. I've never heard him say, "I want to be a legend." He's never said that. I thought, you know what, that's class, man. Let your actions speak louder than your words. He does have, the capability of being a club legend. Keep it humble. Don't be on the front of the newspapers, seem to be doing the wrong things. Keep it chilled, humble yourself, and keep doing what you're doing. But the youngster has the potential of being a club legend. I'm looking over there. I'm just looking at the wall. I know that, yeah, the overlay. I'm not looking this way. I'm looking this way. But yeah, Smith-Rowe, man. Smith-Rowe. All right, last few before we finish this one, people. Tamina Ahmed says, oops. Hi, Alexa. How are you? I'm fine. I'm good. Thank you very much. As I know, I hate. I'm saying nothing. Should I say Arteta on loan? People, come on. That's how you did. I'm doing fine. Thank you very much for that there. Right, so we are done and dusted. We're finished. We're finished on this one here. Yeah, again, I've got to be now on a Zoom call inside like 5 minutes, so I've got enough time just to say my goodbyes. And I will be back later on this evening to repeat the news of today. The news of today, yeah, Diego Maradona's brother, passed away age 52. Mikel Arteta contracted COVID-19. I know a lot of you are cynical. I'm just reading news as it is. Jonathan Davies is another striker linked to Arsenal. I'm not going to do a video today or tomorrow. It might come up in the new year, but I just can't be bothered, man. I can't be bothered. And what else was there? What was the other segment we were talking about? I kind of forgotten. What was the other segments? Oh, yes, Coutinho. Philippe Coutinho. I don't want him at Arsenal. I don't want him at Arsenal. Yeah, that's not going to happen, man. Not going to happen. But guys, I'm out of here. Guys, make sure that you do subscribe to Cannon Foy TV. I will be back later on this evening, and you might not see me. If you don't see me, it's probably most likely because you didn't subscribe, and probably you didn't receive the notification. Of course, if you don't subscribe, you won't see a notification. If that makes any sense. So make sure you subscribe, like it says here. Subscribe. It says somewhere there. Yeah, there, here. You've got to subscribe. All right, and be part of the community. Help us grow. We've just surpassed 15,000 subscribers. That is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So a big thank you to my viewers on the morning show. Big thanks to my moderators, Monty, Ashidi, and of course Static. I think on Coutinho I'm going to pass. And again, I will see you later on this evening. So until then, enjoy yourselves. And just a quick reminder that you have been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans. Going back to pointing again, for Arsenal fans all